Hey boo, what's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan. Today we're gonna make raw vegan pad thai, and I'm gonna start with the dressing, okay? I always like to start with my dressing because then the flavors will marinate and it will taste even better. Okay, first of all, let me just wash my hands real quick before we start. How are you guys doing today? Put a hashtag eat fruit be cute in the comments down below if you're about that life. Okay, if you're about it. Okay. Sorry, just stalling while I wash my hands. Here we go. Okay, step one. I'm going to use a young Thai coconut. You can use a green coconut. You can use nuts or seeds. So any nut, any seed, or coconut meat. So I drank the water, took out the meat. Truth be told, I've been eating the meat, so I don't have a lot left. I know. But here's what you want to do with the meat. You want to get off all this husk, okay? Because that's not really going to be good for your teeth. It's very hard. And even when you blend it up, it still is hard. It can never be fully blended. So do yourself a favor. Get all the brown stuff off, all the husk, as much as possible. Don't stress yourself out, but try your best to get it off. And we are going to put this in a blender. Now, I am going to use a small blender. It is actually a NutriBullet attachment. I believe Vitamix comes with the attachments now. It didn't when I first started, when I went raw, so I don't have that Vitamix. Although I think I can probably get the attachment. Either way, I have this little Ninja. It's a Ninja. Okay, and this is what I use personally. I'll show you the base in a minute. This is what I use for dressings every single night. First, to make your pad thai dressing, you're going to put your coconut meat into the blender. Put that in first, okay. The next ingredient is going to be lime juice, okay. So let me go grab my lime squeezer. And I'm using key limes tonight, but you can certainly use regular limes if you're not a billionaire like me with my fancy key limes. Okay, you can also use lemon, so don't worry. Sometimes I use orange too, but tonight I'm using lime. Next is going to be garlic. All right, so let me just move this to the side. I'm going to talk about something serious today, so wait till you hear this. It's going to be good. But basically, I want to focus on the dressing first so that I don't go into tangents, all right? Because sometimes I go off on a tangent and then, I don't know, I forget what, I don't know. I mess up the dressing or whatever. I don't want to do that. 1 clove of garlic. I want a very small piece of ginger. So like that size. Okay. What else? What else? Now that is, oh, yes, I'm putting in a little dulse. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So like a teaspoon. Not too much. That's going to be our salt. You can also, for your salt, you can also just put in a celery, okay? So that is a good tip for people that want to have it salty. And then last ingredient I'm going to put in is maple syrup, okay? A little teaspoon. Put a little too much. That's okay. If it's too sweet, I'll put a more dulse. This also is optional. Honey Dijon mustard. Totally optional, okay, guys? I'm going to put a little bit. Now, again, all you really need in this dressing is the nut or seed or coconut, ginger, garlic, lime, and I like the dulse, okay? It gives it like some saltiness. Okay, we're going to put in some water. So I have some distilled water. I'm just going to add. Now, very important with your dressings, don't put in too much water. Don't fuck this up, boo. Do not. Okay? You can always add more later. All right? Very important. All right, so we're going to blend. And this dressing is going to be so delicious. And wait till you see how simple this salad is. Okay? Trying to clean as I go, which is not my specialty, but oh, sometimes I like to put in some red pepper flakes, but you know what? I'll just put it on top of the salad. All right, so here we go. I'm going to blend the dressing real quick. Keep going. Sorry about this part. Okay, I can see I need a little bit more water, all right, because I didn't have a very big lime. By the way, I'm snacking on some grapes while I make my dinner. I always snack on some type of fruit. I'm going to add a little bit more water to this, okay, because we want it thick and creamy, but we don't want it too thick. Okay, we don't want it too creamy. We want it just right. Here we go. Almost, guys. Almost. It's gonna be good. Trust me, it's worth it. I promise. I promise. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna try it real quick. Okay. I want it. Hold on. I want it spicier, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut up the jalapenos and put the crushed red pepper on the salad. So this is actually perfect. Okay, so here's my dressing. We're going to put that to the side and let it marinate a tiny bit. I feel like I should add a little more ginger, but it's going to be good. Oh yeah, the flavors are really good. Okay, so that is the dressing. I really like it with sunflower seeds as well. Or you can do, I just don't have any. Or you can do pumpkin. No, don't do pumpkin seeds. Do sunflower seeds or sesame seeds. And it's really good. Okay, so let's get our shit together. I'm going to use, hold on, the bowl, but I just got to rinse it real quick. Because, truth be told, I use the dishwasher, but I like to rinse it after. I don't know. I feel like there's some soap still on, you know what I mean? So I always like to rinse it before I use it. Okay, so I'm going to make this salad real quick. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to, you can do it two ways. Number one, you can use kelp noodles or you can use zucchini. I'm going to use zucchini, all right? But first I'm going to put a bed of lettuce on the bottom. All right, I don't even chop it. I just throw it there because you guys know, I'm very, very important. I'm very busy. I don't have time to be chopping things. Okay, so that's first. Second of all, I want, it doesn't really go in this salad, but I'm still going to do it. I want some romaine in the salad. This I do have to chop, obviously. I like the little crunch, which you don't need, but I like it. So I'm going to take some romaine. And for me, okay, the secret to a really good salad for me is different textures, okay? So like, Jeremy, don't have a heart attack with me the way I cut. But I make things very, very small, and then I cut bigger pieces, okay? It's like, I don't know. I enjoy different textures of things. So I'm going to put in, there's some romaine, all right? Next ingredient, which is the main ingredient, is going to be zucchini. Now I got this big ass bag at Costco yesterday. Probably was $10 or so. I don't know. Everything at Costco is like $10, right? But it's an awesome deal. I'm going to use, let's say, 3 zucchini. Personally, I'm going to peel the zucchini, even though it's organic. That's just the way I like it. Also, it tastes more like noodles when you do that. So I would recommend you peel your zucchini. Okay, I'm trying to clean as I go because it's just something I'm trying to make a habit. I'm getting better and better every single day at being clean and organized. And, oh, maybe I'll add this. No, that's not a lime. I thought that was a lime for a second. It's not. I don't know what this is. Can somebody tell me what kind of fruit this is? I just picked it outside my house. Don't know. And when it ripens, I'll know more because some people have asked me some details about it, but I don't know yet. But I know it's not ripe. Okay, so this tool, which I will leave below, I'm not affiliated at all. This tool is a goddamn miracle because it's a peeler, but then, you ready for this shit? You're really not ready, to be honest, but I'm going to do it anyway before you're ready because you know you got to start before you're ready. It makes mother fruity noodles. Oh, whoa. Do you? No, because y'all don't see it because you don't see. Do you see what's going on here? I got the motherfucking noodles on tap, boo. And do you know I travel with this tool? Because I'm always peeling stuff, you know. I don't like to eat the wax on the cucumbers or the apples. I peel my zucchini because it just, I don't know, I like the texture better. Now, here's the thing that I fucked up, okay? And don't make the same mistake as I, right? Learn from your elders' mistakes, okay? For this salad specifically, I should have made the salad first. Here's why. Because this core of the zucchini is perfect for putting in your dressings to thicken up your dressings. All right, so that is really key. So I'm gonna blend this with the dressing, okay, in a few minutes, and then add more water so I can have more dressing. All right, next, let's keep going. So for this, oh my God, it's violent. For this recipe, you can put in anything, okay? You can put in, well, I'm going to put in cilantro. I'm going to put in bell peppers. I have an orange one, but you can put in any color you want. You can put in carrots. You can put in beets. I don't know, whatever you like. Those are the things I'm going to put in, okay? Zucchini, bell pepper, cilantro. These are the main flavors of pad thai, okay? The cilantro is really, really important, all right? So that looks good, but I'm just going to do one more because I just know me and I know that, wait, what was that? Okay. I just know that I like 3 zucchinis in my salad, and I'm trying to go fast because my fire alarm has been going off all day and I'm trying to get this video before it goes off again. It's been going off for like 5 hours nonstop. Or like it's stopping and then it's going on again. Stopping, going on again. I don't know. The fire department's been here 3 times today. So, yeah. Anywho, so this is the core of the zucchini. Save these, put them in your dressings. Really good hack to make things thick without having to add extra nuts and seeds. Okay, so we got our zucchini noodles. And now what I like to do is I like to take a pepper. My favorite is red, but I happen to have the orange right now. Okay, and I recently read that the bell peppers are so incredible, have a really high levels of niacin, which is B3, which is really good for your immune system. And I mean, every single fruit and vegetable has so many benefits that we'll never ever know about. Seriously, if they started researching the benefits, the prices would go way up and it would be absolutely ridiculous. If people understood that eating these things can actually reverse diseases, and not only reverse, but prevent, okay? If people knew that, they would be going apeshit. And so we're actually lucky that only a very small portion of the population knows that the power of fruit and vegetables. We're actually very lucky. By the way, my hands are a little red because I was making juice. I was making beet juice. The topic of the day today that I really, really want to talk about is your isolation season. So if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of friends right now, is not in a relationship right now, feels kind of isolated right now, maybe you moved to a new place, a new city, a new town, maybe you started a new job and you're feeling really, really alone and isolated, I want you to understand that this is part of the process. This is part of the plan. Okay, and we're going to talk more about that in a second. It's really, really important because I just went through the most isolating, most lonely, depressing year of my life. And the crazy part is that there's so many things that I actually prayed for that I have now. Okay, even in my isolation season, even in my loneliest, darkest hours, I am living the life that I prayed for. There are so many aspects of your life that you're living that you actually prayed for and you don't even realize it. Okay, so we're going to talk about that in a minute. Green onion, big part of this salad. Okay, so grab some green onion. Mine's a little crazy. All right, a little wild. Just rinse it off real quick. You want to chop it as fine as possible, but don't stress it. Okay, but yes, green onion, really good in the salad to get that pad thai flavor. And the other thing you can do, by the way, for the dressing, you can use almond butter, which is what I used to use. Okay, that's going to give you more of a traditional pad thai flavor, but I wanted to use the coconut meat. So yeah, for the more traditional, use almond butter. Try to use the healthiest one you can find. All right, we're getting there. Next is cilantro. I already washed the cilantro. All right. I don't like too much. Okay. But if you love, actually I like too much cilantro. Okay. So those are the spices we're using. And I love to put mint in here, but I don't have any at the moment. So fresh mint tastes really good in here. All right, so there's our cilantro. Okay, we're almost done. I got a tomato. Almost, guys. What is it? We're at 15 minutes. Okay, I'm going to make sure this video is no more than 20 minutes. This took longer than I thought. You know what? It's too hard to be raw. You're right. You guys are right. You guys are totally fucking right. What was I thinking? Trying to be raw in a cooked food world. It's impossible. It's almost impossible. Did you hear what I said? Almost. But see, impossible is just an opinion. It's an opinion because I'm living proof that it is very possible to be raw. Okay? No matter what, no matter who you live with, no matter how much money you make, because I was dead poor many of the years being raw. Okay? I had money some of the years. I had no money some of the years. Both times I made it work. Because if you want something bad enough, you'll find a fucking way. Think of something right now that you wanted so fucking bad that you found a way to make it happen. You found a way, right? Yeah. So maybe you have to borrow money. Maybe you have to take a credit card out. I don't know what you have to do. But your health is number one priority. Because if you're not healthy, nothing else matters. Okay? Nothing else. Okay, so there is the salad. Now, probably gonna open this avocado. Something else I like to do. Oh, almost done. I'm sorry. Let me just wash this real quick. I like it a little spicy, so I'm gonna put a little bit of a jalapeno in there, but not too much. Not too much, because sometimes I get a little crazy, put too much, and then my mouth's on fire. Be careful there. Be careful there, okay? Just a few, just a little bit. Little bit. And then, of course, I like the red pepper flakes. They're really good to me. Last but not least, and like I said, I'm going to add the zucchini to the dressing. Last but not least, I might put a little more dulse on. But for sure, what I like to do personally, and this is, optional, of course, I like to squeeze some orange on top. I don't know, the flavors, something mixes really nicely with the orange. And this is a cara orange, which are really delicious. And that's it. That's my salad. That's my dressing. I'm going to blend the dressing again with the zucchini, and then I'm going to pour it on, and it's going to be so freaking delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you make this salad. It's delicious, amazing. Pad Thai, raw vegan, less than 20 minutes. If I wasn't talking, it would be 10 minutes. And yeah, okay, you know what? While I do this, let's just close up the show when I was trying to make a point about your isolation season, because it can be very, very difficult to be alone, to not have a partner, to not have someone that has your back, to not have a business partner or a romantic partner or anyone, that can look out for you, that can, be there for you. And if you're like that, I want you to know you are in protective custody. And we're going to get religious now, so shut this off if you ain't about it. Yes. You need to know that there's a reason for this. You need to know. God doesn't make any mistakes. And I usually don't bring religion into my channel, but without God this year, I wouldn't have made it. And that's a fucking fact. I don't care how much raw food you eat. You need faith. And whether that's in God or nature or someone or something, you need to cultivate your faith. Without faith, you cannot be strong, and you cannot make it through the really, really hard times. Okay, I had a really hard year, and because of God, I'm still standing here. And I know that God had me and has me in my isolation season, because remember, guys, when God was creating Eve, he put Adam to sleep. Don't forget that part of the Bible. Okay, and if you're not into the Bible, that's okay too. But I'm telling you right now, God doesn't make any mistakes. You are in your isolation season for a reason. And the things that you once prayed for are actually happening. They're actually happening right now, but you are so blind. You are complaining. You are so focused on the things you don't have that you don't even see the things that you do have, that you prayed for, that you wished for, that you are crying for. You actually have them now, but you don't have everything. Yeah, because you're never going to have everything. Life is never going to be perfect, ever. So I want you to know that. I need you to understand that you are in the perfect season for you right now. If you are somebody who is isolated, who feels alone, who feels like the world is against them, who feels like you have such a big mountain to climb, I know what you feel like. I feel it too. I know what you're going through. And there's a reason for this. This is not forever, but this is a very important time that you need to focus on your self-development and your spiritual path, your walk with God. I thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of content, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs up anyway. Fuck it, it's free. I thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, boo.